Hi everyone, I'm bored. For old time's sake, let's do a Queer Kid Stuff video. Shut up! Stop complaining! I don't owe you anything!
Over the next few episodes, we're talking about another part of our identity called religion.
Oh, Lindsey, your concept of identity is a religion. But since Lindsey hasn't gotten around to uploading her Christianity video yet, that'd be pure gold, for now we'll be talking about a religion that often goes misunderstood. You know, because of the repression, the misogyny, the racism, the homophobia, and the murder. We're talking about the religion of peace. Islam. Hooray! Listen, I said I'd do one video a month, and this video happened, so just shut up and watch it, you ungrateful!
Hey there, friends. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Teddy.
Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff.
Ugh, generic response video comment about how painful it is to watch this video when I'm really just masking the reality that I live for stuff like this and secretly hope that this is gonna be the one that makes me internet famous.
What are we learning about today, Lindsay?
Remember when we talked about our identities, Teddy?
Of course I do.
You talk about gender all the time.
We talk about gender all the time.
All the time.
All the times that I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside, it's hard. Okay, I'm drunk.
And that's a big part of your identity.
Yeah, it is.
But there are other parts too.
Race, ability, class, ice cream.
Victim, nag, suicide bomber, asshole.
Well, maybe not ice cream.
Of course not ice cream. Everyone likes ice cream. It's not obnoxious enough. You're never gonna be a foot soldier in an army of mindless drones if you keep rambling on about things you enjoy, you stupid bear.
Over the next few episodes, we're talking about another part of our identity called religion.
Kid stuff. You are enough. Here at Queer Kid Stuff.
You ready, Teddy?
Ready, Lindsay?
Okay, today we're talking about religion. Now, religion is really different for everyone, especially queer people.
She's right, Teddy. They all just want to kill or convert you. But don't worry, Teddy. Most of us here in America are too indulgent to ever actually follow any given religion. We pick and choose and rewrite history to keep you stuffing your stitched up little mouth with all the ice cream you want. And when it turns you into a fat little bear, sorry, a bear of size, you can call your doctor a bigot, book a modeling gig with Cosmo, hit the talk show circuit, and die at 30. Then it won't matter what religion you were because you're dead and there is no God.
Some people are religious and some people aren't, and that's totally okay.
That's right. Totally okay.
Just like almost everything we've talked about, religiousness is kind of on a spectrum.
Nah, it's as binary as gender is. You either commit to it fully or you go out of your way to justify it because you're terrified of no longer existing. Fundamentalism isn't required, but fear is a constant.
You can be super religious, you can be non-religious, or you can be somewhere in the middle.
Oh, fuck me, right? I wasn't counting non-religious as religion. It's funny how she sees it the exact same way she sees gender. There's one thing, there's another thing, and then there's all this other shit in the middle that we made up.
That's me. I'm somewhere in the middle.
I'm confused and angry.
Okay, where am I?
I don't know, Teddy. That's something you have to figure out for yourself. There are also lots of different kinds of religions. There's Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism,
Veganism, masochism, alcoholism,
Hinduism, paganism, Baha'i, indigenous religions.
feminism, Menonism, the esoteric order of Dagon.
There are hundreds of different religions from lots of different cultures.
Wow, wow.
You ready to meet today's special guest?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hi, Blair.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hi, Blair.
Hey, Teddy.
Okay. What are your pronouns and how do you identify?
Careful, Teddy. Pretty soon you're gonna need consent forms to even ask that question.
Thanks for asking, Teddy. Very considerate. My pronouns are she, her, and I identify as a black, queer Muslim woman.
Uh-oh.
In Islamic law, the punishment for homosexuality is no different from the punishment for adultery, fornication. It's looked at as a deviation, just as if somebody's involved in bestiality, that's sexual relations with animals, things like this. It's death.
Oh, cool. That's a new word. What does Muslim mean?
Muslim.
It means she adheres to the rigid doctrine of intersectional feminism, Teddy. Seriously, how long you been doing this? Religion is just like gender. You can choose which one you are without the burden of it actually ever being true. I say I'm a woman, I'm a woman. I say I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim. I don't have to actually do anything, Teddy.
What does Muslim mean?
Muslim refers to somebody who practices the religion of Islam.
Yeah, we just go around wearing these cute berets, being modest and nice to people, and eating lots of pussy. Alua Akbar. Oh my god, funny story. At first I thought they were saying Kahlua at at the bar. That's why I joined in the first place. Isn't that funny? God, I could really go for a white Russian, but I can't. I'm not supposed to. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just have one.
Well, being Muslim to me is a very important part of my identity and part of my life. I converted to Islam in 2015.
I've been a Muslim for just under half a decade. Let me educate you on this religion of peace I practice as a queer woman in America. Also, wasn't 2015 when the refugee crisis really ramped up? Wasn't that when the progressives really started a white knight for Islam? I'm not saying this young lady is fashionably adopting a religion as a political statement, but that's exactly what I'm doing. Fuck you, fight me if you don't like it. She saw a bunch of feminists white knighting for Islam, bought a hijab that day, and now she queers it up around town with a new victim card to throw at anybody who disagrees with her. Fuck this bitch. She's not a real Muslim. She's a fucking professional activist, and that's all she is. That's all anybody on this fucking YouTube channel ever is.
Which means I took the Shahada and basically said that I view Allah as God. And I spend 5 times a day praying. I fast during Ramadan. I give back to people who are less fortunate. And I think being a Muslim is a lot about doing service and being a good person.
And calling yourself a Muslim activist while promoting progressive liberal ideologies in the US. And staying far, far away from any Islamic state, knowing full well you wouldn't last a day without getting a face full of fucking acid, Teddy.
Cool. And what do you wear on your head?
Well, I'm wearing a beret right now, but what I'm doing is observing hijab.
No, you're not. I can see your neck. I can see your ears, whore.
Or wearing a head covering.
What was that word again? Hit.
A hijab.
Hijab is a law that seeks to hide women's beauty.
That's the covering I wear over my head, that other Muslim people wear over their head as well. It's called a hijab. So this is what a traditional hijab looks like, but it doesn't have to be just that. It can be a baseball hat, it can be anything.
Doesn't it get hot under there?
Hell yeah, it does, you little pervert. That's why she has to wear it. Little creeps like you won't be able to hold back your sexual urges if she exposes her hair. Seriously, even I'm finding it difficult to keep my boner back with all that sweet net meat. Ugh, I just need to channel all this pent-up sexual frustration into violence against halal women to keep myself in Allah's good graces. I'm coming along. I'm a good Muslim.
Yes, it does. But there's so many different ways to wear hijab. You can wear a baseball cap, like I said. You can wear nothing.
For the Muslim woman, there is no concept of freedom to dress as we please.
Because a hijab isn't just what you're wearing. Sometimes it's how you're behaving. So if you're a Muslim person, it means not catcalling. It means not treating people with disrespect. It means behaving in a way that is modest throughout your life, not just in what you're wearing.
It means covering up your sexy bits to demonstrate your subservience to an omnipotent man and to signal to other Muslim men that raping you is a no-go.
But the funny thing for me is whenever it's rainy or it's cold out and everyone puts something over their head and I'm like, oh, look at all the Muslims.
So we've got a queer American woman who converted to Islam 4 years ago, thinks that wearing a French hat is observing hijab, and equates it to covering your head with a newspaper or something when it's raining. Does anybody still think she's an actual Muslim? I mean, I don't know for sure that she's faking it, but a queer Muslim woman who is concerned more with smashing the patriarchy and Black Lives Matter in America than Islamic reform in the Middle East strikes me as a fucking poser. I mean, I think she's full of shit. And I mean, I'm all for Reformation. We never managed to kill off Christianity, but thanks in no small part to the New Testament, Christians were at least able to adequately justify being shitty Christians for the better of the human race. I don't believe eliminating religion altogether is possible so long as people want power and fear death, but don't fucking lie to people about it, and don't try to poison other people's kids with it.
Is it hard to put on?
It's a fucking hat, Teddy.
Do you have to wear it all the time, even when you sleep?
Nope, not when I sleep and not when I shower. I think something really important about hijab is that it's a personal choice.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a personal choice in the West, but not necessarily other places, Teddy. There's definitely some places that you're gonna want to stay away from.
The Iranian human rights activist was sentenced to 148 lashes for appearing in court without a hijab.
Well, Blair must be really thankful that she's in America and not any of those places.
Primarily, you're an American. Aren't we all first and foremost Americans?
I'm black first.
Of course. Of course. Is that haram to be, oh shit, did I use halal earlier? I just need to channel all this pent-up sexual frustration into violence against halal women. I think I did. Oh my god, I used it wrong. Oh, I'm not fucking deleting that at all, because I'm lazy.
So be sure to follow Blair on Twitter and Instagram and to grab her new book. Modern Herstory, and that has stories of women and non-binary people rewriting history.
It has rewriting history in the title. Holy shit. That is so great. That at least she's being honest. At least it's an honest book. It's a feminist book, by the way, and I'm pretty sure it is haram, which is the word, and I knew that this whole time, to prioritize non-Muslim causes. But no worries, we don't imprison, disfigure, or murder women for that here. We'll just make videos about you that aren't very nice, and God knows how long we'll be able to do that for. Thank you all for watching, and if you want to be on the right side of history, you're going to give me some money over at my Patreon and my PayPal, which is in the description. And if you want to be haram, then don't, you cunt. Fucking, you're not my friend, though. I made this video out of sheer boredom, but I hope to be able to make more than just one a month, honestly, because laughing at others is the only way I feel good about myself. So yeah, look forward for more. Look forward to more. Just fuck you. You're all making fun of me, I can already tell. God damn it. Goodbye. Goodbye! Might be the last time you ever see me the way you treat me.
I don't speak for all Muslims, and I actually am a black queer woman in addition to being a Muslim. So from my own experience, when I go to the airport and I go to untangle, a pair of headphones, and